It's Luis Martin, the art engineer, and we are here. It's August, and we're unboxing this very special collage kit. But before I do that, welcome to the new members, Joy, Georgine. Thank you for joining this Collage Dream Adventure. And behind the camera, we have
the one and only Chunky Baker.
Hello, Chunky Baker. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. Enough of that. So this is really special. This collage kit was inspired by one of our members. I had a conversation with her and she was like, what do you think of monochromatic art? And I thought, you need a lot of discipline and a lot of material. So this whole kit is black and white. Black and white. This is an invitation for you, the member, and anybody else who's watching this, to take a black and white color and invite a black and white image and invite color in. So let's open it up and see what we find. Come on over. So let's unbox this. This is really exciting. Like, I've been really excited about this because in this, you're gonna find tons of fun stuff. Of course, the substrate, which is white. Of course, you'll always find your adhesive strips. And here we go. So we have some art, we have some clocks, we have a doily. I used to go to this cafe, we used to go to this cafe in Queens that closed, and they used to have the nicest doilies and I always saved them. So this is a nod to them. Art, more clocks, and check this out. I mean, you guys, the amount of things we can do with a zebra print envelope. I mean, so really exciting stuff. And as always, when you open your collage kit, start putting things to the side that move you, right? So I'm gonna start with my doily. That really moved me. And Jazz, my friends, Jazz. Always make room for Jazz. Love her, put her to the side. This is interesting. This is gorgeous, might have to work with this. That is gorgeous, might have to work with that. And we got some black stickers that are just gorgeous. We have some beautiful imagery. We have a clock. And look at this. There's always kind of like a plot twist here. This is carbon paper. So I invite you to work with your carbon paper and see what we do. Let's see what I'm gonna do with that today. And then what else do we have? A beautiful torso. Wow, okay, I'm not gonna work on that today, but let's get started. So you know what? I want you to think about the Wizard of Oz, right? Do you remember when Dorothy's landed in Oz and all of a sudden she opens the door and bang, there's all this color? That's what we're gonna do today. So I'm gonna start with this beautiful image and I'm gonna color. Every time you see a black and white image, no matter what, I feel like it's an invitation to use it as a coloring book. So this is what we're gonna do today. And you know what? I'm gonna have some fun. I'm gonna just play because I normally am a little bit more rigid. Yes, I am. And I'm just gonna take some colors and play with this image. So I'm gonna use this kind of like a painting, right? So I'm just gonna, so I love blue people, I do. And again, I'm inviting the color in. I'm not treating this very seriously. I kind of want it to be experimental. And one tip, when we're collaging, when we're painting even, a huge part of what makes a really good painting or a really good collage is the layering. So the more layering you get, the more of an intriguing image you will create. Now, again, I might not use this, you might never see this, but I'm inviting happy accidents here, right? So just go with it. And you don't have to show anyone your work. You can do this and throw it away. But I will tell you that you are a better artist for playing with this than if you wouldn't have. So let's invite creativity in. So like I said, this was inspired by one of the members and she was like monochromatic art, which is now not monochromatic, but I kind of see this as very therapeutic, right? When things are black and white, how do we bring in color? I think this will be fun here. All right, already doing amazing things. So, gee, what if I don't collage in this session, right? Just color. That'd be fun. There are other movies with the idea of black and white introducing color, but I'm always so intrigued by Technicolor, right? My favorite movie that's Technicolor is Anti-Mame. If you have a chance, check it out. It's with Carolyn Russell. It's about this poor little rich boy whose father dies, and he's sent to live with this eccentric aunt in New York, and she's wild and crazy, and she's kind of a flake, and we love her for that. And it's gorgeous. Just watch it. The colors, the sets, the clothes, it is just jumping out of the screen and gives me so much inspiration, so much life. So this is kind of my interpretation of Technicolor, of what it makes me feel. So play with that. Love that. What else? Gee, maybe I will just a little bit more. So these are, I've mentioned it before, these are the beautiful markers that my high school teacher sent me recently, and I'm in love with them. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put these to the side, fun and games, and then check this out. Everyone got clocks this time around. What's that all about, right? I mean, the symbolism right off the bat. So let me liberate this from the paper. And I say that now because that torso we saw was actually from Michelangelo. He used to say that, right? I've been saying that a lot because I've been preparing this kit and it's been in my head. Just like the sculptor, when we collage, we are liberating what wants to come out from the stone, from the paper, to become something else. That's all the art history I'll have for today, if that counts. Okay, so here we go. I mean, this alone, all right. So this is the way my mind thinks. Many things at once, which is why I'm a Gemini and I'm dyslexic and all that other fun stuff. So look at how cool this would actually be on our torso. All right, let's just play around while we're here. Did I lose my torso? Actually, this is kind of fun here too. Oh my, if I put it behind there, that would be cool too, just because, okay, look, I'm gonna do a bunch of options here. So this is cool. Thank you, I just pointed that out. So this is cool, like, oh wow. Wow, that's gorgeous. But then, and that's the fun thing, when you're collaging, if you just cut out a bunch of stuff, then you are like ready to spell out anything you want, right? Because you're playing with all these images that you can rearrange and assemble in any which way. And I just had to do this because these dancers remind me not to waste time and enjoy everything that I'm doing. So the fact that we have this joyous moment and then the clock just reminds us that, you know what? It might not always be good, so when it is good, enjoy it, dance, have your coffee, have your booze, if you're into that, and let the good times roll. So even if I did that and did not put any color, the message is pretty colorful, right? So bam, there's my prompt. And okay. So cool. Oh, and I love that their faces are covered. So that is a very cool option that we can do. So if you have a collage practice, that is something that I highly recommend. You know what? Have a few collages going, because you never know which one you're gonna like the most. And the whole idea of collaging is having these conversations with our hands and all of these ideas that just come through, right? Like this whole idea of enjoying time. Oh, that's cool. All right, so this can be a collage, but essentially, initially, when I started, I thought this would be cool together if I cut it down the middle. An expanded time, how about that? Oh, them apples. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's even cooler. How About them apples. Yes, love that. Okay, because now we're kind of doing like a neat, almost like a costume thing going on here. Love that. This is getting really trippy really fast and really, really fun. And I said I love this lady. She's so cool. She's so angry. So what if we use her too? She just seems very severe in her appearance, right? So I think she'll be an interesting addition to this collage. Something about many size faces together is kind of very unsettling, so I'm tapping into that, especially if I put her in a special place. And again, she's kind of screaming to be drawn in. Maybe I'll give her some color, or not. Oh, I love that. So this kind of reminds me of a Frida Kahlo painting. There's a very famous Frida Kahlo painting of Diego on Frida's forehead, and she's like thinking of him. So I said I wasn't gonna do any more art history references, but here we are. Here we are. Okay, so you know what? I am gonna give her some color. How fun. So this is the fun of working with black and white. It's limitless. Love that. And you know what? This blue, I just can't get enough of this blue. Done. Yeah, oof, so creepy. That works. And I also wanted to use my doily. So I can either use it as a black element or a white element. I think I don't know. Let's check it out. So I'm gonna cut this here. So, you know, try to make your material go as far as you can by cutting it up. Yes, that's super cool. But I think this is super cooler. Oh my goodness. So if you have not gone to collagedream.com and started being part of the prompts, please do that now. It's so much fun. We've been having so much fun. We've been getting tagged by artists all over the country and all over the world actually. So come on over, join us. The next one comes out on Monday, every Monday. So do that. And let us know what's going on. What do these prompts trigger you to do? It's a really good way to just play with your creativity and learn how to use your creativity, because it's such an important tool and it's our native language. All right, cool, love that. And you know what? I'm gonna use the rest of my beautiful doily. Now, in the kit, everyone would have gotten one. So make it last. Oh, you know what? It almost kind of looks like a handkerchief, so I'm gonna nestle it behind her hand, and I think this is a collage. Oh my goodness. Check that out. Oof. Love it. I wonder if I can do it in color. I like that much better because why? Contrast. Look at the contrast on that. Yes, I will commit to this. I approve. And I love it. But you know what? There's so much more opportunity for stuff. So again, I have my go-to little stickers, and where better than here, right? Because they would pop out so well here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm really having a moment here. So when you're doing it right, to yourself. You know, you'll know, it'll feel good. You're like, what? This is just too much fun. I love where this is taking me. Gee, I don't want to stop, but I also don't want to overuse my little, my stickers. So I also have a Sharpie, so I can also just go to town with my Sharpie, you guys. Like, check this out, right? Again, layering really creates an intriguing image. So the more you add, it kind of becomes a really cool conversation. When you're making art, it's always fun to kind of spread around the same textures, right? So I don't want to just put it there. I want to put it in a few other places so they all talk to each other. You guys, I think I've just made a collage. This is my black and white collage from our black and white collage kit for August. So thank you for joining me, and I am asking you, I'm inviting you to go get a black and white image and give it some color. Do whatever you want with it. Because again, whatever you do in art, you can do in life, right? So whenever you have a black and white situation, follow your gut, open the door, and bring in some color. All right, this is Luis Martin, the art engineer. I will see you on Instagram at collage.dream and collagedream.com. Bye.